Hello. I am so delighted that you've taken out some time from your busy schedule to join us today for our virtual Back to School Block Party. My name is Sheila Caldwell, and I am the president and founder of the Heart to Heart Foundation. And every year we partner with the Rock Hill School District to bring our in-person Back to School Block Party in August. This year, we thought we would also add a virtual version for those who are more comfortable participating from home. So we have a lot planned for you over the next 3 hours. You can check out our event timeline as far as the educational opportunities we have for you. There's some cooking demos. There's some special messages from Dr. Bill Cook of the Rock Hill School District and some updates for you and your family. We have some exercise segments. We have lots of educational opportunities for you and your family to enjoy. You can visit our booths. We have several of our community partners who are with us today, and you can actually go into their booth, send them text messages, chat with them through video chat, and ask questions. Check out their information. Many have free resources that you can download. And while you're with us today, just a reminder that everybody who registered, you automatically go into the door prize drawings, and we have some wonderful door prizes. Just check that out on the main event page. Also, sometime between now and August the 26th, make sure you take our heart health survey. This is a special survey for anyone over the age of 18. All you have to do is answer a few simple questions, and you will automatically be entered into a drawing for a chance to win a $100 Walmart gift card. That's pretty sweet, right? So make sure you take advantage of that. There's information in the parent resource guide that you can download for free from the Heart to Heart booth. You can also find that throughout the course of the show. Just scan the QR code and it will take you directly to the Heart Health Survey. We wanted to give a special shout out to our Companies with Heart that made today's program possible, and to all of our wonderful community partners who serve families just like yours every day of the week. Without them, we could not do what we do every day. So a special thanks to them. So without further ado, thank you again for joining us. Enjoy your time here at the virtual Back to School Block Party. And if we can be of any assistance to you, just hit us up on the chat. Have a great day.
Hello, I am Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Rock Hill Schools. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, teachers, administrators, and staff, I welcome you to the start of the 2021-22 school year. For our returning families, we have missed you and look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you for your trust and partnership with us. For our new families, we are so excited to welcome you and have you as part of the Rock Hill Schools family. Thank you for choosing us. We know how special your student is, and we look forward to partnering with you for years to come. For those of you who are looking for a safe, supportive, and engaging learning environment, we invite you to come be part of our great school district family, where we truly believe children of all ages are encouraged to learn, grow, and thrive. We offer families outstanding educational opportunities in each of our schools. Families may also take advantage of special programs that include full-day pre-kindergarten, gifted and talented programs, a K-12 STEAM choice program, accelerated studies in the areas of advanced placement, international baccalaureate, and dual credit opportunities for our high school students, creative arts programs, inquiry, language immersion in French and Spanish, and Montessori. Rock Hill Schools also offers students with special language and learning needs additional support. And for those families who desire a virtual experience, we have created our newly formed K-12 Virtual Academy. Additionally, we offer award-winning fine arts programs in chorus, band, visual arts, and strings. Our middle and high schools offer outstanding world-class athletic programs. Come be a part of Rock Hill Schools and take a look at some of the exciting opportunities we offer.
The track modeling program is a week-long immersion of multiple different things.
The biggest thing with this project is your only limit is your imagination.
So they're taking in all aspects of BMX racing. So they're learning soil samples, they're learning measurements, they're learning, all project-based learning STEM education. The cool part is they get to go to the track and get to ride it, but it's not just because it's fun, but it's because it's important, because they learn the functions of the track, how a track is a system. You have lights, you have registration, you have all these important key features. And then we bring them back to the classroom, they test their soil samples, and they bring a track to life on a piece of wood. And it's just so cool to see the creation and the imagination of these kids, what they can come up with.
Of course, it's pulling in math and science and bike riding.
It's really gotten them to work together, help them with some flexible thinking.
Giving them more of a real-life perspective on the engineering process, the design process.
They're very into it. They love making things.
My room is a total wreck, but it's all worth it.
Who needs the dirt? When you get dirty during school and it's actually allowed and preferred, you never get that.
Would you rather have recess or would you rather continue with the project?
Continue!
Right.
At the end of the week, it speaks for itself. It absolutely speaks for itself when you see these tracks and see what these kids come up with. It is heartwarming, it's exciting, and not only that, they learned a lot of important things throughout the week.
Working together as a team, and it's not just about one person, it's about everybody.
Make the best of what you can, because working with this group is probably one of the best things I've ever done.
Mistakes help you practice.
And teamwork does make the dream work.
Even though we started fighting at the start, we got through and did it.
Yeah.
You're gonna go home and put this in front of the TV and just tell all your family, we're gonna look at my trophy for a while, not TV.
Yeah.
Calling our parents. Hello, hello, somebody there? Hello, hello, anybody there? Get ready to learn. Jaden, I need to put on. It's time to sign me up. For what? For kindergarten. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You did it! Awesome!
Register for kindergarten. And watch me learn.
Let's plant a maple, more than one, to shade us from the summer sun.
A is for Arbor Day, R is for ready to plant a tree, B is for breathing clean air.
Hi, I'm Matt Clinton, the City Forester for the City of Rock Hill. We're here at Bellevue Elementary today for an Arbor Day program where we're going to plant a Nuttall oak for the benefit of the students here and shade the playground structure and just have a great celebration about Arbor Day. Green team, you ready over there?
Put your foot right here. Push it down.
This This actually started with a partnership with the school district and the city of Rock Hill, and also the Rock Hill Tree Commission. We really need to promote the benefits to trees and what they provide for us in Rock Hill.
We're gonna need to go no more than that deep right there, okay? They hit the container and they grow sideways, and it's called circling roots.
I hope they get a greater appreciation for our, what our natural environment does for us and how we need to do our part.
What we're doing now is putting that soil back in around the root ball.
Let's just set it down right beside it.
The mulch keeps the soil underneath the mulch cooler and more moist.
Bartlett tree experts are donating a tree to each one of you.
We have homes for animals, birds, caterpillars, and they give us oxygen and they provide food for us.
We also have a day that celebrates trees for everything they give us.
My favorite part was the digging because I got to experience more than grass. Like I got to see what's under earth. I got to see some creatures and stuff like that.
We're proud of our Arbor Day trees!
So I'm here at the First Choice Community Center in Columbia. We're gonna go inside and cook up some healthy recipes that taste great. Come on. Hey everyone, I'm Marcus Lattimore and I am here with Brooke Britton, a registered dietitian with DHEC SNAP program. Now Brooke, we have a
Very
blender.
fancy blender.
So I assume we're making a smoothie.
We are, yes, Marcus.
I'm excited.
Excellent. So today we're going to do a peanut butter oatmeal banana smoothie. So it's got a lot going on. Yeah, I got a lot of ingredients in this smoothie. They are quick snack ideas. Again, we do these a lot when we do our DHEC SNAP Ed classes in the community. We try to show the kids and the parents how to make some quick little go-to snack. I love smoothies because you can put a whole lot of different things in them. Sometimes people add some vegetables. Sometimes they add some fruits to them. So you can switch up your ingredients, which is really great.
And if you're in a rush, I mean,
Absolutely.
you can just put it in the cup and take it to
Could
go.
be that on-the-go breakfast, could be a snack at a certain time of day. So again, they're very versatile and you can do a lot with them. You guys have had smoothies before, I'm sure. Oh yeah, right? We all love smoothies. So we got our blender. So I'm gonna have somebody do a lovely assistant. It's gonna help me add all the ingredients. Who wants to help? You do it? All right, I'll let you slide on in. So let's go ahead. We'll pour the bowl of ice in first. Y'all know any basis of any good smoothie? Definitely smoothies. All right, perfect. We'll add our bananas next. So we got our fruit. So a good way to get some fruit into the day. You could mix up the fruit, do some different ones. Perfect, that's our fruit. Now we're actually gonna add some oats. You guys know that oatmeals are really healthy for you, right? So if you've ever seen a box of oatmeal, what's it promote on the front of an oatmeal box? Anybody ever seen anything on it? Yeah, fiber and good for your what? Your heart, right? Yeah, good for your heart and for your cholesterol. So we're trying to get a little whole grain in there too. So we got our oats, we got our bananas, and the next one is the yogurt. So we actually did grab a little bit of vanilla yogurt this time. So we know it does have a little bit of extra sugar, but I think we're gonna need it for the recipe. Just get added a little sweetness to it. So we got banana oats, we got some vanilla flavored yogurt. You could use plain too if you want. And again, I buy a lot of store brand items. So store brand yogurt, I buy usually the store brand oats. And our last ingredient over there that we can see in the bowl is the peanut butter. Now, we do know, like we talked about when we were making those ants on a log, that sometimes allergies can be an issue. So this is a good place, Marcus, where instead of using peanut butter, we could use that sunflower butter. And that would be a good substitution for those folks that have some allergies. So we got some peanut butter in there now, and that's our protein. So far we got a fruit, we got a grain, we got our dairy, we got our protein, and then we're also gonna add, there's some milk down on the end. So typically we try to go with our lower fat milk, just kind of watching a little bit of fat and calories. So typically your 2%, 1% skim or your lower fat options. Whole milk, we kind of grew up drinking it probably here down south, but it does have a lot of fat and cholesterol in it. One more thing, Marcus, before we do that. You're okay. So we're gonna add a little bit of our cinnamon. Everybody smell that? I love the smell of cinnamon. So do 2 scoops of that for me. So we're adding a teaspoon of cinnamon to it too. Anybody add cinnamon to anything else that they make?
Cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, I like that. Maybe not the healthiest choice, it's definitely something delicious, right? And also a lot of people do it to yogurts and to oatmeal. Some people might add some cinnamon to their oatmeal or toast. All right, great. Thank you so much for your help. All right, let's get the lid on, Marcus.
There we go.
All right, locked in, we're ready. All right, everybody ready? I'll fire it up. All right, Marcus. All right, I'm gonna try one too.
Sounds good.
How's it smell? Everybody take a smell first. Mmm, smells delicious. All right, should we cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
All right. Mmm, that is delicious. What'd you guys think? It's
love
good?
it.
Love it?
Absolutely
All right.
love it.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you so much, Brooke. It was so good. And eating right is obviously a big part of being first choice fit, which is why we're so happy to have Brooke here today.
York County continues to be a bright spot in South Carolina. New businesses, new jobs, and new residents are coming to our community in record numbers, bringing a new sense of economic vitality and quality of life. However, if you get off the main roads, you find a different story about life and living in York County. Consider a tale of 2 counties. Along our urban-suburban corridor, jobs are well-paying. People are employed with medical benefits, and poverty levels are almost non-existent. Looking into the rural parts of our county, you will find a stark contrast. The number of residents in specific zip codes living below the federal poverty guidelines, $24,600 for a family of 4, range between 22 and 70%. Unemployment levels follow. While York County has a somewhat respectable unemployment rate of 10%, these same zip codes show that between 13 to 38% of the residents are unemployed. That means up to 2 out of every 5 adults in these areas don't have jobs. And when it comes to jobs, many don't pay well. The average wage for a female in our county is $10.73 an hour, or $21,000 a year. For a man, the total is $23,000 annually, with housing, food, transportation, and daily living costs. There's not much left for health insurance. What that means is that up to 47% of the residents living in these areas are uninsured. Many are ineligible for Medicaid, yet they are unable to afford the cost of insurance. Their only hope is that they stay healthy or have the York County Free Clinic. We are your community's safety net. It's more than keeping our most vulnerable adults healthy and out of hospital beds and emergency rooms. It's keeping adults working, being productive, and providing for their families. It's keeping families together, helping to raise our next generation. We focus our efforts on the leading causes of death and disability in our community. We align our efforts with the county's specific and greatest health threats: high blood pressure, diabetes, COPD, and other chronic illnesses.
I was sick. I couldn't afford to go to the doctor. I needed somebody that wanted to help me in the situation I was in.
Our clinic sees some 600 patients yearly. Our partnership with Path in York gives us expanded opportunities to reach new patients who don't have transportation.
we go to where our patients live and work.
Those little things help more so than what they can ever imagine.
And healthcare is more than just clinical care. It's creating healthy behaviors, encouraging healthy choices. We partner with Winthrop University to teach classes on nutrition. We provide mammograms for early breast cancer detection. Most of all, we partner with our patients to encourage and create the best healthy outcomes to improve their quality of life and the quality of life for their families too.
Hi, I'm Kathy Greer, Executive Director of the York County Free Clinic. For the past 10 years, underserved and uninsured residents in our county have come to rely on the York County Free Clinic for passionate and compassionate health care. We are the safety net for those suffering from chronic illness. By providing quality access to health care, we are the answer to the county's healthcare desert. But we can't do it on our own. Your support plays a critical part in our ability to serve our most vulnerable neighbors. Your investment in your community's health goes a long way. It strengthens individuals, it strengthens families, it strengthens our community and our quality of life. Thank you for your support. The York County Free Clinic is here for them because of you.
Hey, South Carolina, you can make a choice for your Medicaid health plan. Choose Healthy Blue. With Healthy Blue, your whole family is covered for free or low-cost checkups and prescriptions, plus eye exams and glasses for kids and adults. Get all this and more from a plan backed by the Cross and Shield. The choice is easy. Get Healthy Blue now at choosehealthyblue.com/SC and get more from Medicaid.
Together now, we can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll rope it up,
cause we know how to jump.
We'll roll it out,
cause we know how to skate.
We'll cut it down,
cause we know what to eat.
We'll swap it out,
we eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Yeah, well come on.
Today's a good day to grab your kids and hang out with them for an hour. Dance, walk, play a sport, or cook a healthy meal. Because just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll ball it up,
cause we know how to hoop.
We'll mess around,
cause we know how to play.
We'll drop it down,
cause we know how to dance.
We'll veg it up,
veggie night and day.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
All in together now, we can make it better now.
Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day to keep you and your kids healthy.
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards.
Oh, don't. Oh.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay, here it comes.
Oh, Mom!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you. Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
All South Carolinians are now eligible for the COVID-19 vaccines. For help finding a vaccine location in your area, visit scdhec.gov/vaxlocator or call 1-866-365-8110. COVID-19 vaccines are free and don't require ID or insurance. Visit scdhec.gov/vaxlocator or call 1-866-365-8110 to find a vaccine location near you.
Hello, I am Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Rock Hill Schools. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, teachers, administrators, and staff, I welcome you to the start of the 2021-22 school year. For our returning families, we have missed you and look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you for your trust and partnership with us. For our new families, we are so excited to welcome you and have you as part of the Rock Hill Schools family. Thank you for choosing us. We know how special your student is, and we look forward to partnering with you for years to come. For those of you who are looking for a safe, supportive, and engaging learning environment, we invite you to come be part of our great school district family, where we truly believe children of all ages are encouraged to learn, grow, and thrive. We offer families outstanding educational opportunities in each of our schools. Families may also take advantage of special programs that include full-day pre-kindergarten, gifted and talented programs, a K-12 STEAM choice program, accelerated studies in the areas of advanced placement, international baccalaureate, and dual credit opportunities for our high school students, creative arts programs, inquiry, language immersion in French and Spanish, and Montessori. Rock Hill Schools also offers students with special language and learning needs additional support. And for those families who desire a virtual experience, we have created our newly formed K-12 Virtual Academy. Additionally, we offer award-winning fine arts programs in chorus, band, visual arts, and strings. Our middle and high schools offer outstanding world-class athletic programs. Come be a part of Rock Hill Schools and take a look at some of the exciting opportunities we offer.
Today we're super excited. We have a farmers market hosted by SFE here at Finley Road Elementary. Today we have some fruits and veggies that the kids may not have tried before that we would like to expose them to and give them a chance to sample. Who would like to try some fruits and veggies?
You want to try one of each of these?
It's yummy.
You want to try red beet?
So the whole point of this is to encourage children to try fresh fruits and veggies and to try and enjoy the taste that they offer and just simply encourage them to consume more of them.
I love it. It tastes like regular orange. I never tried it, but I don't like it. It's sweet.
It's so important. As a registered dietitian, we study so much on the effects that our childhood and our childhood eating patterns can have on our overall health for the length of our lives. So one thing that SFE takes very seriously is teaching children good eating habits, especially with the fresh fruits and veggies age. So as they age, we're hoping that we can reduce the obesity epidemic and other health problems that they can develop from poor diets.
Really good. Delicious.
Oh, love.
It tastes kind of like regular orange.
It was so delicious. I was so worried it was to taste bad, but it was good. Good. Skin is the color of the orange. I like it. The mangoes were good. Everything was good. Thank you. And I like it what you do, and I like all your fruits and vegetables. These are good, kids. You might want to try them. Guess what time it is? I can't tell time yet, but I know my colors. No, not that kind of time. Is it lunchtime? We can do a stretch for this one. Is it time for recess? I'm making flowers around it. No, silly. It's time for kindergarten. Register for kindergarten today.
So when we initially started our journey on summer camp for 2020, we were anticipating that we would receive students into the building. And then 3 or 4 days prior to time for us to receive students, we were told that we were going to be going virtual.
My computer had issues earlier.
It did? You had some issues?
Yeah, it kept turning off on me.
Oh my goodness.
I think for this year, for virtual summer camp, you had to be very flexible, but embrace teaching.
The big dog ate the little apple.
Good job watching those words. You made some good corrections there. I think that this time being virtual, and most of us were either from home or from a classroom, that you only had part of it set up because they were already packed away for the summer, and we didn't get to come back and really decorate your room or do something, that you had to be imaginative and creative on how are you going to get the kid involved where this wasn't our first plan.
So I want you to look at that picture of Roxy. What do you think Roxy has on?
Cape.
A cape. Who wears a cape?
We would do reading lessons and things like that as a whole group. So that would be kind of my teaching, they're listening and then doing some of the work. And then my favorite part was they would have special area and they would go to music or guidance. But then after that, I would get to meet with them one-on-one, and we would have 30-minute lessons, 20 minutes for reading and 10 minutes for math, one-on-one. And that's kind of where I saw the biggest growth.
Yep. All right, Abby, you did an awesome sauce job today. Give me a high five.
One of the major differences with our summer camp and the normal Read to Succeed summer camp is that we were able to do multiple disciplines. We were able to do math and reading, and students were able to have one-on-one time with their teachers. That was built into the curriculum. So we were able to individualize instruction and meet their needs. And we were able to grow them as students and learners.
Summer camp really helped me with reading, math. I start reading, and I kept going to school.
Summer school was actually awesome. It helped her refresh her memory a lot from not being in school. So with reading and math and everything and getting to know teachers and interacting with students over the summer was awesome.
We read together about trucks, and I showed her my cat.
The one-on-one time helped Melody a lot because she's very shy. So getting that one-on-one time with the teacher actually helped her interact better.
Well, I liked adding and subtracting and finding the answers.
I think summer school is a wonderful chance to get your child the extra help that they want and that they need, and to continue the great learning environment that teachers set up for them during the school year, but to give it an even more specialized and personalized place during the summer to make them prepared for where they need to go then the next year.
Got to write. We got to read our book. So we drew a place value chart and we put both of the numbers. We were done, we could figure out the answer.
This year with summer camp, I will tell you that it was not just an experience for students, but it was an opportunity for teachers. It was an opportunity for teachers to really take what they knew about teaching virtually and to put it into practice.
We were able to provide an educational experience outside of the box and be able to reach our students and help them grow academically.
It was fun because I don't really Zoom on computer a lot. We like Zooming together. We like spending our time together. I became a great reader of summer camp.
Take that!
Good shot!
And that!
Time for bed, Wilder, and brush your teeth.
I just did.
Yeah, this morning. Remember, Wilder, the future's in your hands.
I'm not a kid anymore, Mom. I'm part of an elite space force charged with protecting the galaxy. That's weird. Is the Wi-Fi out?
If you can hear me, the Molar system is under attack. Wilder, we need your help.
Wait, me, Wilder?
I don't have time to explain. I'm sending you the transporter. Grab your toothbrush and...
My toothbrush?
Go grab it from your bathroom. It's not just a toothbrush, Wilder. It's also your phaser. The fate of the Molar system rests in your...
Shh, can you hear that? Can you hear the sound? You heard the doctor. The call is coming down.
I don't know. How can it be? I'm just a kid. Why would they need me?
Wilder, we believe in you. What do you believe in you? Be brave, stand tall, answer the call.
I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna stand tall. You can do this. Answer the call. Oh my stars! Jumpers, wait!
Wilder, come in. We don't have a second to snooze. Meet the others. This is Paolo, Dev, Ario, and Squish. You represent the best the galaxy has to offer. I'm Dr. Rabbit.
And I'm, well, surprised. Who confused the transporter with the litter box?
Brushwell is the Molar System's Chief Technology Officer. We were able to fight off the Duke of Decay, but he'll be back. And next time, we won't be able to stop him alone. Thank you for answering the call.
Quite the set of toys you got here, Doc.
Wicked.
You got any snacks up here, boss? Can I grab soda? Space travel is exhausting.
I brought my own. On Mars, derp is considered a special treat.
Thanks?
No offense, Doc, but I work alone.
What's that?
That's plaque. It lives in your mouth.
In your mouth?
It's a sticky film that wreaks havoc on your teeth. It's Decay's secret weapon. You can fight it, but it keeps coming back.
And that's why you must never let your guard down. The Duke of Decay is sneaky. Trust me.
Hello, sweet thing. That's better. So, This is Dr. Rabbit's new team. They don't stand a chance. Kids love me. I'm small, I'm sweet, I'm a candy-coated love bug. Who wants to hang out with those two when you can live the sweet life with me? Have a snack, have a treat. May I recommend you eat lots of sugar every day, 'cause it's the sweet life. Have a nibble, make it double. You can eat away your troubles. Have a giant scoop of junk, 'cause it's the sweet life. Never mind what they say about plaque and tooth decay. You can bet your bottom dollar that I'm right. Yes, with every sugar snack, you can fill your mouth with plaque. Open wide, 'cause it's the sweet, sweet life.
Let me get this straight. We have to fight this decay guy and his sticky sidekicks and plaque, or the molar system is ruined? How are we gonna do that?
Each of you has a unique gift, but we have to work together.
We have to practice and be consistent. Paolo, how many times a day should you brush your teeth?
Never. I'm joking. Twice a day, and after you brush at night, no treats. Kitchen's closed.
If you want to defeat decay, you need to make sure your equipment is working properly. This is powerful stuff, Deb. A squirt the size of a pea should do it.
Squish, no!
Focus, please. Who's ready to floss?
You two are really getting the hang of it. Is everything okay, Wilder?
It's the floss. I'm tied in knots.
Well, flossing is something you should practice with an adult. Let's try... Oh! I'm afraid this'll have to wait.
I hope you save room for dessert.
It's time.
Engage.
The fate of the molar system depends on you.
That's it! Let's go!
Brush your teeth twice a day with fluoride toothpaste after breakfast.
And before bedtime.
Go!
Limit sugary snacks and drinks to reduce your risk of cavities.
Fight back! You're bigger than that!
We have to take out his minions! Decay's nothing without them!
You sticky fools! Be brave! Stand tall! Answer the call!
Remember, Wilder, the future's in your hands.
Floss once a day to remove plaque in between teeth!
And for the good of all planets, turn off the tap when brushing.
Revenge is sweet! I'll be back for seconds! Whoa! Stand tall, answer the call!
Please accept this emblem of courage as a thank you from the molar system. But never forget, decay will always be lurking, waiting to return.
Remember what you learned today, heroes? Brushing, flossing.
We have to stay on it and focus.
Go ahead,
Ciao!
Alvida!
Blup bloop.
Laters!
Wilder, time for breakfast.
And then Chompers and I went to outer space, and my toothbrush was a phaser, pew pew, and we helped Dr. Rabbit and Brushwell defeat the Duke of Decay, and
That sounds a lot like that video game you love.
No, it wasn't a game, it was real.
I believe you, Wilder. Oh, time to get dressed. We're gonna be late for your dental checkup. I didn't even have to ask.
Wilder?
Oh my stars.
Welcome to Manti Pediatrics, where we combine years of experience with the human touch. 3 convenient locations offer your family the highest quality health care for your newborn, child, or adolescent. Dr. Manti and his staff are trained in the latest medical techniques and treatment options and ready to serve you with personalized care and compassion. From routine visits and treatment of common allergies to ADHD evaluation and obesity counseling, Manti Pediatrics can meet your healthcare needs. Call any of our locations or visit Manti Pediatrics today.
Welcome back to Ms. Z's Imaginarium. My name is Ms. Andrea, or you can call Ms. Z from York County Library in South Carolina. Have you ever peeked out a window on a rainy day and seen a rainbow? It looks magical, doesn't it? A rainbow occurs because of the way that the sunlight passes through raindrops. The colors of a rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Did you know that there are other colors in a rainbow? We just can't see them clearly? Well, I learned that and more in this book. In this video, we are going to be making a beautifully layered rainbow in a jar. And the reason why that these liquids are going to be separated is because of density. Density is how close together the molecules are in a substance. Liquids are usually less dense than solids. However, they are more dense or heavier than air. And I learned that from this book. To learn more about the density of liquids and rainbows, you should check out these books at your local library. All right, my friends, let's get started. Materials. You will need jar or container, 1/4 cup of corn syrup, 1/4 cup of dish soap, 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1/4 cup of rubbing alcohol, and food coloring. Step 1. Add a drop of red and blue food coloring to 1/4 cup of corn syrup and stir. Then pour the purple liquid into the jar. Step 2. Add 1/4 of blue dish soap into the jar. As you can see, the corn syrup is the heaviest, therefore it sits nicely on the bottom. Step 3. Add food coloring to the water. Then carefully pour the green liquid into the jar. When pouring in the green liquid, tilt the jar so the liquid runs down the side of the jar slowly. And here are 3 layers, the green, the blue, and the purple. Step 4. Wait a few minutes and then slowly pour the vegetable oil into the jar. You definitely want to tilt the jar. The dishwashing soap is not quite as heavy as the corn syrup, but it's heavier than the vegetable oil, and water is lighter than the dishwashing soap, but heavier than the vegetable oil. Step 5. Add red food coloring to the rubbing alcohol and mix. Then pour the red liquid into the jar. Very carefully. It's very important that you tilt the jar and pour slow. Otherwise, the colors will mix together and you won't get a distinct rainbow. And here it is, my friends, the rainbow in a jar. And as you can see, the corn syrup is the heaviest, so that's why it sits on the bottom. And the rubbing alcohol is the lightest, so that's why it sits at the very top. Now, I challenge you to take this experiment further. What if you added the layers in the reverse order? Would you still see a rainbow? And what if you mix your rainbow with a spoon? What happens then? Go for it, my friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Affinity Health Center serves your healthcare needs by providing personalized access to affordable, comprehensive care.
But what if I don't have insurance?
Affinity staff is dedicated to helping you get the care you need at a price you can afford.
Even for my family?
Affinity Health Center is your full-service resource for the health needs of your entire family.
What if I can't afford my medicine?
Our on-site pharmacy has you covered with everyday low cost, plus discounts based on income if you're uninsured. You've got questions, we've got answers. Find out more at affinityhealthcenter.org.
Hello, I am Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Rock Hill Schools. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, teachers, administrators, and staff, I welcome you to the start of the 2021-22 school year. For our returning families, we have missed you and look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you for your trust and partnership with us. For our new families, we are so excited to welcome you and have you as part of the Rock Hill Schools family. Thank you for choosing us. We know how special your student is, and we look forward to partnering with you for years to come. For those of you who are looking for a safe, supportive, and engaging learning environment, we invite you to come be part of our great school district family, where we truly believe children of all ages are encouraged to learn, grow, and thrive. We offer families outstanding educational opportunities in each of our schools. Families may also take advantage of special programs that include full-day pre-kindergarten, gifted and talented programs, a K-12 STEAM choice program, accelerated studies in the areas of advanced placement, international baccalaureate, and dual credit opportunities for our high school students, creative arts programs, inquiry, language immersion in French and Spanish, and Montessori. Rock Hill Schools also offers students with special language and learning needs additional support. And for those families who desire a virtual experience, we have created our newly formed K-12 Virtual Academy. Additionally, we offer award-winning fine arts programs in chorus, band, visual arts, and strings. Our middle and high schools offer outstanding world-class athletic programs. Come be a part of Rock Hill Schools and take a look at some of the exciting opportunities we offer.
Greetings to each of you. I am Kimberly Odom, the proud principal of Independence Elementary School, where we are the home of the Patriots. Independence is very fortunate to be a Leader in Me school as well. Lean in and learn more about our Patriot leaders.
Hi, I am Maria Barr. I'm a second grade teacher at Independence Elementary School, and I just wanted to share some of the great things that we're doing here at Independence to support the Leader in Me initiative. We have had the opportunity to train all of our teachers in the Leader in Me and the 7 habits of highly successful people, and our teachers are so eager to start this program, and they have already jumped in with our students.
Habit 1, be proactive, which means I'm in charge of me. I take initiative. I am a responsible person. I do the right thing without being asked, even when no one is looking. I choose my actions, attitudes, and moods. I do not blame others for my wrong action.
Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, which means have a plan. I plan ahead and set goals. I look for ways to be a good citizen. I do things that have meaning and make a difference. I am an important part of my classroom and contribute to my school's mission and vision.
Habit 3, put first things first. Work first, then play. I spend my time on things that are most important. This means I say no to things I know I should not do. I set priorities, make a schedule, and follow my plan. I am disciplined and organized.
One of our goals as a staff at Independence is to find opportunities for our students to be leaders within their classroom, leaders within our school, and leaders within our community.
Habit 4 means think win-win. I win, you win, we win. I balance courage for getting what I want with considerations for what others want. I make deposits into others' emotional bank accounts. When conflicts arise, I look for third alternatives.
Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood means listen to others. I am confident in voicing my ideas. I listen to other people's ideas and feelings. I listen to others without being interruptive. I try to see things from others' viewpoints, and I look people in the eyes when talking.
Habit 6, synergize, which means together is better. I value other people's strengths and learn from them. I get along well with others, even people who are different than me. I work well in groups. I seek out other people's ideas to solve problems because I know if I was teaming with others, we can create better solutions. I'm humble.
Habit 7, sharpen the saw, which means balance feels best. I take care of my body by eating right, exercising, and getting sleep. I find meaningful ways to help others. I spend time with family and friends. I learn in lots of ways and places, not just at school.
Our goal and our ultimate goal is for every student to find their genius and to become a leader.
Remember, there's a leader in all of us.
I'm a leader.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. This is a program for the veterans to just appreciate them and to honor them. We were celebrating Veterans Day. The students wrote down their veterans that they know on the flag, and we put them around the school.
They were about the veterans that were special to all of the people in our city.
Having the courage to still be afraid but go anyway.
Thank you for supporting our city and being kind to one another.
Each fold represents something. One of the folds is about Martin Luther King Jr., about his dream.
Feet at a 45-degree angle.
Look at my toes pointing out like that.
He was like yelling at us, told us no smiling, and we have to stand straight.
Arms should be touching your legs.
He was telling us to do funny movements. Thank you for serving our country. Thank you for all you've done for us and fighting for our country. I really, really appreciate it, and so do hopefully all the other kids.
Welcome to Fab 6 Fitness, where everyone can be fabulously fit. I'm Branda Polk, and I look forward to helping you get the results you're looking for. In today's workout, we are going to be combining 3 different pieces of equipment. You'll need your yoga mat, a set of dumbbells, and optionally a chair if you need to modify this workout by going on the floor. I will tell you that this workout does require you to be down on your knees. So if for some reason getting down on the floor, being particularly on your knees, is a challenge, I will be offering an alternative to that will involve the chair. So go ahead and have a sturdy chair ready in case you need that option. We've got 6 rounds again of 6 different exercises, and you'll be doing 10 repetitions of each one of these exercises. We're going to begin with one of my favorite exercises called a prisoner lunge. Now, to do a prisoner lunge, level 1 takes those hands right behind their head, laces the fingers behind your head, and pulls the elbows back. Stand in front of your mat, and you're going to step back, and I'll start with my left leg. You're going to step back with your left leg, kneeling down to the floor, then bring that right leg through to match that left leg, then step forward again with the left, and all the way back up with the right. I'll show you again. Down with the left, down with the right, up with the left, up with the right. Then you'll switch that by going down to the right side. Right side down, right up, left up. Levels 2 and 3 can do these with the hands down by your side. Or optionally, you can pick up your dumbbells and you can hold them down by your side. If going onto your knees is a challenge, you can always use a chair for this, and I recommend putting your foot flat up in the chair and alternating with a brief hold on the seat of the chair. Flat and down, flat and down. So you're lifting, staying tall, and reaching, pushing down. So we've got 10 of those that you'll do 5 on each side. Then we're moving into our kneeling dumbbell chops. You'll step forward with one knee on the mat, making sure that you've got cushion under the knee that's on the floor, and grab one of your dumbbells, holding it on the knobs. Draw the shoulders down nice and strong, and you'll be chopping to the side and pulling back to the center. Chop side and extend both arms, pull it right back up into the center. Exhale as you extend, pull it right back up to the center. Complete 10, switch legs, switch to the other side, chop, and pull. The challenge in that is how heavy those dumbbells are when you are working with it. Optionally, you can always do this standing from a chair. Put one foot in the chair, keep the foot nice and flat, rotate over and middle, and switch sides for 10 on each side. Then we're moving into an exercise called a renegade row. When we do renegade rows, we bring both dumbbells directly underneath the shoulders, and the shoulders are down from the ears. Step back to plank, nice and strong. Hold the body tight and pull one elbow up. Switch to the other side, alternating. Renegade rows. Level 2 can drop those knees and go into the row. Level 3 can bring those knees in and go into the row. And optionally, it can be done from the seat of a chair. Pull, down, pull, and down. So you can work those dumbbells in those renegade rows. So choose your weight and your level according to your fitness level today. Then we're going into a wide grip push-up. When we do wide push-ups, we want the hands to be wider than the shoulders, but lower than the shoulders, so we're getting an optimal stretch through the chest. Come down onto the floor. Hands are wider than the shoulders. Shoulders shift forward. Go into your plank. Drop all the way down to the floor and all the way back up. Option 2, knees down and up. Option 3, chest down and up. And you can do this from a chair at a 90-degree angle, down and up. 10 push-ups, nice and strong. Our final 2 exercises are a front and back shoulder raise. Now, we're going to take both dumbbells, draw the shoulders back, lift both arms up shoulder high, bring them past your thighs and push to the back, back to the middle, front and back for 10 repetitions. Finally, we're going to finish with our calf raises. You're going to go high on your heels and all the way back down, lifting those heels high and squeezing the backs of your legs and your calves. This is excellent for balance and sports performance. The faster you do those, the harder they are to keep your balance. So you want to work through those exercises with a lot of control. Complete 6 rounds of these 6 exercises.
Hey, if you liked that workout, let's do it again. Click that subscribe button so you'll be alerted when the new workouts get posted and other health and wellness information that I'll be sharing from my experience in the fitness industry.
For the health coverage you need close to home, lean on Molina Healthcare. Molina has 40 years of experience caring for people across the U.S. with access to quality care for moms, kids, and families. Molina provides preventive services, prescription drugs, maternity and newborn care, online doctor visits through Teladoc for expert care wherever you are, a 24-hour nurse advice line, and more, all at no cost. Get the most from your health plan. Visit leanonmolina.com for details.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm bored. I think I'll ride my bike.
It may never be this easy to help your kids find balance, but you have more power than you know. The We Can Parents Handbook and website can help you maximize that power. You'll learn how to help kids choose healthier foods and how to make it fun for them to get active. Who can help kids maintain a healthy weight?
We can.
Visit the We Can website for a free Parents Handbook plus tips, tools, and resources. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I was extremely worried about breast cancer. I was not worried about heart disease.
I decided I was too young to be sick. It was impossible. I had too much to do.
My father passed away. He was 61, my age. He didn't take care of himself.
I cannot leave my work. I still have things to do, and I'm feeling fine.
In a million years, I wouldn't have said heart attack. I mean, you're thinking at 36, you're still thinking you're living forever. It's a difficult pain to describe. People talk about that crushing feeling, like an elephant sitting on your chest. Yes, but it's something that's so far inside of you that, and so unfamiliar, it doesn't make sense.
Just before my heart attack in '97, my doctor told me that premenopausal women do not have heart attacks. I had nothing to worry about with my high cholesterol numbers.
My mother died at 38 of a heart attack when I was only 15, 3.5 years ago. It happens that I underwent quintuple bypass surgery.
I smoked, I didn't really eat well, stressed like 120% all day long. It was all sort of an afterthought because really my main thing was my career, and that's really all that mattered.
I was a 2 to 3 pack a day smoker. I was extremely overweight, and I was convinced that I was fine. Yeah, we got to keep in mind I was a paramedic at the time, so this was just pure stupidity on my part.
The doctors just could not understand how I was even able to walk or breathe. due to the level of blockages that I had. After my open heart surgery, I had to learn to practically breathe and walk, take baby steps.
The first time I walked a block, I was so afraid. It was baby steps over hurdles every single day to live normal again.
My daughters always tell me, Mom, you have to keep doing exercise. Exercises are very important to me because they keep you in good health, mind, soul, and body. I mean, that's the whole thing together for me.
Exercise is a huge part of relieving stress. That stress cannot stay in here. It's got to go. I got to get it out.
The first time I heard about the Heart Truth was when I attended the Women Heart and Mayo Clinic Leadership Conference in 2005. There were 67 women there with heart disease, all in one place.
The first time that I actually came in contact with the Heart Truth campaign was at Washington, D.C. at a training that I was invited to attend. It was a wonderful training, very informative, equipping women with heart disease to reach out to our communities and be a voice to other women about heart disease.
Women just need to wake up. They need to know their numbers. They need to know their cholesterol. They need to know their history. They need to know their BMI. They need to watch their stress. And the thing about women that drives me nuts, and I'm a woman, is the fact that we take care of everybody else, but we don't take care of ourselves.
There are so many multiple different functions and responsibilities that we carry on our shoulders that it gets to a point that carrying all of these responsibilities could just fade us away from the real important thing, which is our health.
I've talked to women from across the world who've had this, and we're all asking each other the same questions we don't know the answers to. We need answers.
I didn't know anything about heart health until I had my heart attack. And so we need more studies, we need more trials for women to participate. Heart disease is out there and it's killing us.
If I had my mom with me right now, I would tell her to truly give importance to her life, because it is a great loss. A life is a great loss. Anything in life can be replaced except a human life.
My son has 2 sons, and they are absolutely the light of my life. This grandmother thing couldn't get any better, and I'm their favorite, at least that's what they tell me. I want to be around for as long as I can with them, and I want them to be healthy.
I can remember laying in the hospital saying, I have got to do something about this. So I took my story to the airwaves, and we told the world about my heart attack.
I know I have my grandkid now, it's very important. I want to see them grow. I have to keep taking care of myself.
So the red dress symbol is a way of saying we are alive, we are powerful. Even living with this disease every day, we can make it, we can go forward.
That's not just one woman that red dress represents, that's all of us. For me, it means I'm not alone, and I've never been alone. And I want other women to know that they're not alone, because that red dress means we're all here. And we are fighting, we're fighting hard, and we're gonna tackle this.
Hello, I am Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Rock Hill Schools. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, teachers, administrators, and staff, I welcome you to the start of the 2021-22 school year. For our returning families, we have missed you and look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you for your trust and partnership with us. For our new families, we are so excited to welcome you and have you as part of the Rock Hill Schools family. Thank you for choosing us. We know how special your student is, and we look forward to partnering with you for years to come. For those of you who are looking for a safe, supportive, and engaging learning environment, we invite you to come be part of our great school district family, where we truly believe children of all ages are encouraged to learn, grow, and thrive. We offer families outstanding educational opportunities in each of our schools. Families may also take advantage of special programs that include full-day pre-kindergarten, gifted and talented programs, a K-12 STEAM choice program, accelerated studies in the areas of advanced placement, international baccalaureate, and dual credit opportunities for our high school students, creative arts programs, inquiry, language immersion in French and Spanish, and Montessori. Rock Hill Schools also offers students with special language and learning needs additional support. And for those families who desire a virtual experience, we have created our newly formed K-12 Virtual Academy. Additionally, we offer award-winning fine arts programs in chorus, band, visual arts, and strings. Our middle and high schools offer outstanding world-class athletic programs. Come be a part of Rock Hill Schools and take a look at some of the exciting opportunities we offer.
excited about school?
Yeah.
What grade are you going in?
Kindergarten.
I know.
Graduation day means celebrating my accomplishments as well as my peers' accomplishments and finally taking those final steps.
My great-grandma, Virginia, she's always telling me, to keep pushing forward and working hard. So this is for you, Grandma.
Logan Lamar Good with honors.
Whatever you're doing, whether school, band, or even just helping out in your household, doing your job, that you should always excel and be as successful as you can in whatever you do.
When I grow up, I want it to be Air Force. I want to be a fireman when I grow up because firemen save people from fires. My name's Serenity and I want to be a police to catch bad guys, to keep people safe. I want to be in the SWAT team there, save people.
My name is Wiley Ballard and I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up because I love animals by heart.
What's that?
That's plaque. It lives in your mouth.
In your mouth?
It's a sticky film that wreaks havoc on your teeth. It's decay's secret weapon.
Have a snack, have a treat. May I recommend you eat lots of sugar every day, 'cause it's the sweet life. Have a nibble, make it double. You can eat away your troubles. Have a giant scoop of junk, 'cause it's the sweet life. Never mind what they say about plaque and tooth decay. You can bet your bottom dollar that I'm right. Yes, with every sugar snack, you can fill your mouth with plaque. Open wide, 'cause it's the sweet, sweet life.
I'm talking to Damaris, and we're talking about what mental health awareness and advocacy means to Damaris, and she is going to tell us why she is a mental health advocate.
So I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I can't remember the exact year, but I was 19. I'm 27 now, so it's been a while. And my doctor, I remember she said after I got diagnosed that I always had an underlying sadness about me, but it never really came to fruition. And what triggered it was a very traumatic event in my family. My sister was pregnant with my first nephew. She got preeclampsia. Long story short, she almost died. he almost died. So that was the tip of the iceberg that tipped me kind of into that spiral. And I had to go to my doctor and get help. My parents were a huge part of that. Thankfully, they both are medically experienced. So my dad is a nurse. He's been a nurse my whole life. My mom has a degree in family and child development. So they saw the signs pretty quickly, but they wanted me to be able to come to them and say, hey, I think this is what's going on. So went through a bunch of different medications because, there's all sorts of different medications available out there. And I take medication to help treat my depression and anxiety. So finally, I'm on one that works. And then I had been doing pretty good. And then I think what really got me really passionate and lit a fire inside of me for mental health advocacy was at the beginning of the year. Unfortunately, I overdosed, tried to take my life because I was just so stressed out between work, relationships, different things, just feeling like I didn't have a purpose. There was no point in living anymore, things like that. And so I basically hit bottom, like they call it in recovery. I hit bottom. Again, my parents were a huge help to me. My husband was big support as well. So I had to stay at a mental health facility up in Davidson for about 2 weeks. And we were in like intensive support groups. My medication was getting regulated, very tight schedule. It was just I remember when my mom left me she had to leave like a center, like a holding center before I got to this place. And I remember when she walked out, I just like bawled my eyes out because I was like, oh my goodness, like how did I get here? But the biggest thing that I learned from that is that it's okay to ask for help. Like it's good to ask for help. And I wish that I would have asked for help sooner because maybe I wouldn't have ended up in that place. But me ending up in that place, I think showed me that I don't always have to be the strong one. It's okay for me to feel weak and to need help and to ask for that. So I've just been basically focusing on my recovery, getting medications regulated, getting on a routine and a schedule, and just speaking up for people because I think a lot of times people feel as if they can't speak for themselves. Maybe they're embarrassed or they had a bad experience opening up to someone. And so I just really want people to know that they're not alone. And I was talking to a friend the other day and I told him, I said, honestly, if me making it through that, if the point of that was for me to share my story and save just one person from making that decision for themselves, maybe like help them continue living when they don't want to. I mean, it's worth it to me. So that's why I'm really passionate about mental health, and there's a huge stigma surrounding it. People think that like if you're happy all the time or you go and socialize, like, well, how can you have mental illness? Like I've had that, like people have asked me that before. And it's just one of those things. It's a chemical imbalance. It's something that it happens and you learn to cope with it and deal with it. And it's a beautiful thing when you have other people that rally around you who've gone through that same thing or something similar, because it builds a really, really great support system. And there's so many people I know who struggle with mental illness who have gone to do so many great things. Right. And that's what I want people to know, is that they can accomplish greatness too.
Right. Yeah. Just because you have just because you have diabetes does not make you a failure in life, right? Just because you have a heart condition does not mean you cannot achieve your goals. And I think sometimes, and we've been talking about this whole month, is that, the perception is that a mental illness is a completely different medical illness to everything else. But of course it isn't. It's just a medical illness, with a different organ. And I think that we forget that it's perfectly reasonable that we can expect recovery. And I think that gets lost in the message sometimes. So you said that you were 19 when really this kind of all hit you. What were the signs that you noticed kind of going into this? What was it that you noticed yourself, but what did your parents specifically notice? Do you remember?
Yeah. So I started isolating. I'm what they call like introverted extrovert. So I'm with people as much as I can be, but sometimes I just have to recharge. I isolated myself. I was sleeping a lot more than normal. I wasn't eating. And I was just kind of like in a daze. I was really, really moody, really snappy. And so those were the things that they noticed. And I remember I was like really emotional. Like I was crying a lot more than I normally do. Like something simple could happen or something minor could happen, and I would just have a complete meltdown over it. So that's what they noticed. And I remember my mom mentioned to me, she's like, I think you might be depressed. And I like lost it. I was like, no, there's no way. No. I'm fine. It's just I'm stressed about my sister and and all this stuff. And then I remember a couple weeks later, I went to her and I was like, I think you're right. I need to go to the doctor because I don't like how I'm feeling. I don't like what's going through my mind. Like I need help because I can't keep living like this.
Right. Isolation, anger, irritation, frustration, all those things are also, especially in younger people, are very symptomatic of being depressed, as opposed to being an irritable teenager or being, having frustration. We kind of blow that off as being a teenager, right? But I know that that's where we kind of lose kids, because we don't look beyond the irritation and that frustration to look at what's really going on inside. And so you finally, when you got to the facility that you were going to, what was your expectation versus what you actually encountered there? What's the differences that you...
So I would say I didn't really know what to expect. And where I was at initially was like a holding place until they could get me to like the longer term facility. So I was a little, I'll be honest with you, I was scared because there were some patients at the holding center. There were all different levels of severity. So there were some that were, it was difficult to be around them because their symptoms were way different than mine. But the facility I went to on my floor, it was basically people who had been through the same thing that I'd been through. We had depression, we had anxiety. A lot of people had, unfortunately, like overdose as well. So I didn't really know what to expect going in there. Honestly, like I kind of was afraid it might be like the movies, which I feel like is so bad to say.
Right.
But it was nothing like that. Like when I got in there, I was welcomed with open arms. Like the nurses were great. Like the medical staff, they were great. I remember I was just feeling so I guess anxious and scared. And then a girl across the hallway came to my room. She wasn't allowed to go in there, but she was like, hey, if you want to come get in line, we're about to go to dinner, things like that. So it was really like a safe haven for me. And that's in that moment, I felt like I was really able to just speak up and pour my heart out and without holding anything back. Cause we were basically all we all needed the same thing. We needed help. We needed support. So it ended up being a really, really beautiful thing. And I remember I cried when I left. I was ready to come home, but I was also terrified to come home because it's so different in a facility than it is in the real world. But I left there feeling more confident in myself, confident in the game plan they'd given me. And I really think it's what I needed in order to be at the point that I'm at today.
Yeah, I think the perception is very different than the reality. I think our perception is that, most people have seen things, even though it's the oldest movie on the planet, but you've seen The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and things like that. And I think that is still very much the perception that people have of having to go into a facility. But the truth is, they're really just respite places. They're places where you can get the care and treatment that you need, and the counseling, especially the group counseling and things like that. And I think that's definitely a lot different to the perception that people have. So thank you. So is there anything you could tell somebody who was watching this, that you would do differently, or something that you could tell them that would help them get to where they could pursue their own recovery?
So my biggest thing is I just had to have the mindset of when I would, question my purpose and stuff, I'm living for today, and I need to stay because I matter and there's a purpose and a plan for me. And I think that a lot of times people, if things are not progressing the way they want them to or feel like they should be, they, naturally feel stuck. They feel frustrated. But I would just say that it's stay. When in doubt, stay. Because if I hadn't stayed, if I had been given a second chance, is how I like to put it, there's so many things I would have missed out on.
Right.
And even if it's just like a little thing, like a little glimmer of light to focus on, if it's like, man, this movie's coming out, I really want to see it. Like, I want to be here for that. If that's your ray of light that gets you through the day, keep focusing on that. I mean, there were some days where I would focus on like, oh, I have a package coming in the mail or something like that. And that might seem so like silly to some people, but it's like, no, I ordered this for a reason, so I need to stay. So it's just always finding a reason to stay. Because I'll tell you, I mean, I know that so many people's lives would be different if my life had been taken that day. And it's really tough to think about, because it's a place that I never thought I'd get in, never really wanted to be in, but it is what it is. Things happen. So I'm really glad that I was given that second chance to stay. And there's just so much to look forward to. Like, I mean, I'm at the beach right now. I'm looking at the ocean, and ocean's my favorite place. And I'm like, man, if I hadn't been given a second chance, I wouldn't be sitting here right now looking at the waves. So just focusing on the little things.
Every day there's something new. So very quickly before I let you go, I just want to speak to, you had said that you're on medication. And I do know that when we're talking about mental health, especially when we talk to the teenagers, they don't want to be on medication, but we try and tell them that, the first one might not be the right one. It may be a second one or a third one that you try. And sometimes the side effects can be distressing, but if you continue on, often those side effects will lessen, and it takes a little bit of time. So can you speak to just that piece of it?
Yeah, sure. So when I first got diagnosed, I actually went through 6 different medications in 6 months. Right. And I will say that it would have been less if I had been honest with my doctor, like 100% honest, because there are some side effects that can come with it. Mine were the more extreme ones, like suicidal ideation, suicidal thoughts, things like that. And unfortunately, I wasn't as upfront with her as I should have been. So it's just be open to the fact that medication might help you. I mean, it's no different than someone needing insulin to help with their diabetes, different things like that. Medication is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And it's frustrating that it might be trial and error. But I can honestly say, like, the medication that I'm on right now is wonderful. My doctor worked with me. I knew what to look out for. I knew what to communicate with her if something came up. And I remember when I was 19, I was like, I don't need medication. And then I was like, oh, I think I might. I mean, it's just, a little something to help you get through the day. Right. And it helps your mind and everything like that. And, the mind is so important. If the mind's not there, then the rest of your health isn't going to be there. So just give it a try. Keep open communication, and don't feel strange or odd for taking medication. I mean, you can ask my friends. I'm like, yep, I didn't take my medication today, and I can feel it, even though I'm consistent with it now. But yeah, it's so important.
Do you have any other coping skills that you employ, like yoga or exercise, or is there anything else that you do regularly to keep yourself in a better place?
Yeah, I exercise like all the time, like 5 days a week at least, with routines and stuff. I go outside, I go hiking, I listen to music, I go hang out with my friends, sometimes take trips by myself. That's something that I've discovered in the last couple of years really helps me. It's just kind of getting away by myself, because when you're by yourself, you're kind of, I don't want to say forced, but you have time to think about things and reflect on things. And it just, you have a sense of gratitude for life and stuff like that. And it's also like, it makes you, like, for me, it makes me feel really brave and really strong when I travel by myself, I guess. Right. But yeah, I also like to cook and bake. Oh, good. My friends, my family, I love to cook and bake. And that's what I've been doing a lot of during quarantine, is cooking and baking, because it's very therapeutic for me. Yeah. I just really like it. So
that's good. So you've got the medication, you've been through some programs, and you also maintain your health and recovery by maintaining that medication and the exercise and the things that make you happy. And I think really that's not the recipe for success, right? But I think that those things can all be brought together. And when we're doing all those things, we have a better chance of recovery and success. So
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for talking to me today. I really appreciate it. We shall hopefully see you soon.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's been a year, and that's why we decided to do this on her anniversary of her death, to live like Sierra and together come and do this NAMI Walk Your Way. Mental health for all means no one will get left behind.
Everything I thought I knew about heart disease before my heart attack, I understood from a man's perspective. I kept looking for what happened to my dad, but I did not understand how women presented. My screenings weren't anything remarkable that you would say, hey, you're headed for a heart attack. And I will tell you that when you look at the symptoms of a heart attack in a woman, you can check every box because they all hit. I had the cold sweats, I was dizzy, I was nauseous, sick to my stomach, I had pain between my shoulder blades, pain in my jaw, arms heavy, and I knew I was in trouble. And I sent him a text and it said, "Heart, please help 911." And they got me loaded into the ambulance. And while I'm in the ambulance, the other EMT worker took my hand and she asked me if she could pray with me. And she told me, she said, the area of your heart attack is starting to enter the area that we call the widowmaker. And we're running out of time. They're rolling me into the hospital. I remember kissing my husband, thinking that might be the last time that I see him. I had been underdiagnosed for over a year. I had had symptoms for a while that were blamed on a plethora of things.
After they put the stent in, opened up the arteries, she was like a different person. I had to slow her down more than take care of her. It was really kind of interesting that way because I tell you what, she's a hard person to keep up with when she's going.
When people found out that I'd had a heart attack, women were stopping me. And it became very obvious, especially in our own community, that we had a real disparity when it came to understanding women's heart health. What are we not doing? What are we not saying? And why are we not screaming it from the rooftops? If this is a fight that we have the ability, we have the knowledge, we can win this fight. If we have that, then what are we not doing? And then that's when I said, somebody ought to do something, and the rest is history.
Hello, I am Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Rock Hill Schools. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, teachers, administrators, and staff, I welcome you to the start of the 2021-22 school year. For our returning families, we have missed you and look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you for your trust and partnership with us. For our new families, we are so excited to welcome you and have you as part of the Rock Hill Schools family. Thank you for choosing us. We know how special your student is, and we look forward to partnering with you for years to come. For those of you who are looking for a safe, supportive, and engaging learning environment, we invite you to come be part of our great school district family, where we truly believe children of all ages are encouraged to learn, grow, and thrive. We offer families outstanding educational opportunities in each of our schools. Families may also take advantage of special programs that include full-day pre-kindergarten, gifted and talented programs, a K-12 STEAM choice program, accelerated studies in the areas of advanced placement, international baccalaureate, and dual credit opportunities for our high school students, creative arts programs, inquiry, language immersion in French and Spanish, and Montessori. Rock Hill Schools also offers students with special language and learning needs additional support. And for those families who desire a virtual experience, we have created our newly formed K-12 Virtual Academy. Additionally, we offer award-winning fine arts programs in chorus, band, visual arts, and strings. Our middle and high schools offer outstanding world-class athletic programs. Come be a part of Rock Hill Schools and take a look at some of the exciting opportunities we offer.
Track modeling program is a week-long immersion of multiple different things.
The biggest thing with this project is your only limit is your imagination.
So they're taking in all aspects of BMX racing. So they're learning soil samples, they're learning measurements, they're learning, all project-based learning STEM education. The cool part is they get to go to the track and get to ride it, but it's not just because it's fun, but it's because it's important, because they learn the functions of the track, how a track is a system. You have lights, you have registration, you have all these important key features. And then we bring them back to the classroom, they test their soil samples, and they bring a track to life on a piece of wood. And it's just so cool to see the creation and the imagination of these kids, what they can come up with.
Of course, it's pulling in math and science and bike riding.
It's really gotten them to work together, help them with some flexible thinking.
Giving them more of a real-life perspective on the engineering process, the design process.
They're very into it. They love making things.
My room is a total wreck, but it's all worth it.
Who needs the dirt? When you get dirty during school and it's actually allowed and preferred, you never get done.
Would you rather have recess or would you rather continue with the project?
Continue!
Right.
At the end of the week, it speaks for itself. It absolutely speaks for itself when you see these tracks and see what these kids come up with. It is heartwarming, it's exciting, and not only that, they learned a lot of important things throughout the week.
Working together as a team, and it's not just about one person, it's about everybody.
Make the best of what you can, because working with this group is probably one of the best things I've ever done.
Mistakes help you practice.
And teamwork does make the dream work.
Even though we started fighting at the start, we got through and did it.
Yeah.
You're gonna go home and put this in front of the TV and just tell all your family, we're gonna look at my trophy for a while, not see you.
Yeah. Calling our parents. Hello, hello, somebody there? Hello, hello, anybody there? Get ready to learn. Jaden, I need to put on It's time to sign me up. For what? For kindergarten. 11, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You did it! Awesome!
Register for kindergarten. And watch me learn.
more than one, to shade us from the summer sun. The A is for Arbor Day, R is for ready to plant a tree, B is for breathing clean air.
Hi, I'm Matt Clinton, the City Forester for the City of Rock Hill. We're here at Bellevue Elementary today for an Arbor Day program where we're going to plant a Nuttall oak for the benefit of the students here and shade the playground structure and just have a great celebration about Arbor Day.
Green team, you ready over there?
Put your foot right here. Push it down.
This actually started with a partnership with the school district and the City of Rock Hill and also the Rock Hill Tree Commission. We really need to promote the benefits to trees and what they provide for us in Rock Hill.
We're gonna need to go no more than that deep right there, okay? They hit the container and they grow sideways and it's called circling roots.
I hope they get a greater appreciation for what our natural environment does for us and how we need to do our part.
What we're doing now is putting that soil back in around the root ball.
Let's just set it down right beside it.
The mulch keeps the soil underneath the mulch cooler and more moist.
Bartlett tree experts are donating a tree to each one of you.
We have homes for animals, birds, caterpillars, and they give us oxygen and they provide food for us.
We also have a day that celebrates trees for everything they give us.
My favorite part was the digging because I got to experience more than grass. Like I got to see what's under earth. I got to see some creatures and stuff like that.
We're proud of our Arbor Day trees!
So I'm here at the First Choice Community Center in Columbia. We're gonna go inside and cook up some healthy recipes that taste great. Come on. Hey everyone, my name is Marcus Lattimore and I'm here with Brooke Britton, a registered dietitian with DHEC SNAP program. And I'm excited about these ingredients that we have right here because I see chicken.
All right, Marcus is already a fan. Marcus, we are making quesadillas today. We like to call them colorful quesadillas, put a little healthy spin on them, kind of a recipe a lot of people like to eat. Have you guys had quesadillas before? Oh yeah, right? That's usually a standby favorite. So just gonna put our healthy spin on it. These are a hit in all of our DHEC SNAP Ed classes that we do with kids and adults. Everybody really seems to love these, Marcus. So what we do, some simple ingredients, fan favorite. That's right, I brought you a fan favorite today. So we're gonna start with our ingredients. So this is a whole wheat tortilla. So instead of using a regular flour, the white ones, we use these whole wheat because they are whole grains. So you're packing more nutrition. Got that food group covered. So here's your mystery ingredient. In this bowl, they call it Neufchâtel. It's like cream cheese, just a little lower fat, lower calorie, has a lot of good flavor to it. So here's the purpose of it. It'll make it so the tortilla is not dry, and it also holds it together. So it kind of works like glue as well. So it does a couple things, and it's delicious. So it adds some good flavor. So in it, you might see, oh, it looks like there's something mixed in with it. Whole bunch of seasonings. Y'all know, Marcus, we use everything but a kitchen sink when we cook. So we got some black pepper, we got paprika, some chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, and your mystery ingredient for any Hispanic food, cumin. So if you're making a really good salsa, fajitas, tacos, you're gonna wanna use some cumin. That's the biggest thing. The other things we were using, garlic powder and onion powder, make sure you stick with the powders. When you got options in the store and it says garlic salt, onion salt, make sure you're grabbing that powder option. Because as you know, Marcus, high blood pressure is a big issue down south. So we're really trying to watch that sodium.
I mean, it gives it the same flavor.
It does, gives a great flavor and you're not getting all the salt. So we added that to our cream cheese mixture. So now you're probably seeing we got some vegetables, right? So what do we see in the bowls? What do you guys see?
Some white onion.
Yeah, some onions, a little bit of peppers, and then the spinach. So usually we'll switch it up here and we'll use some frozen chopped spinach. So I got 2 fresh ones, the onions and peppers, and then I also used a frozen option because like I said, it's good to switch up using fresh and frozen and canned options when you cook. So we use frozen chopped spinach, popped it in the microwave. Your other ingredient you're seeing is canned chicken. So a lot of people, for your protein, it's quick, it's easy, it's inexpensive. So we love using canned chicken, low fat, low calorie, just a good option. And then your cheese, we use some 2%, so lower fat cheese, and then a little bit of salsa on the side. So here's what we do first. So I'm gonna grab my tortilla. We're gonna get a little bit of the spread. So you don't have to put too much because this is where some of your fat and calories are. But like I said, it's gonna give it some flavor and also help hold that quesadilla together. So that is step 1 right there. Look good, everybody? All right, now we're gonna add some of the other ingredients. So I usually just kind of put it down the middle. You could put it all over the quesadilla. It's kind of up to you, however you want to build it. And you could also use some different types of vegetables. Some people might add some mushrooms in something like this. Marcus, I'm gonna get your help in a minute reaching those other 2 bowls. You could season the chicken as well if you like. Sometimes I do season my chicken just like I seasoned that spread. But again, canned chicken works really good in chicken salad and soups and stews. If you've been to one of those Super Bowl parties and they had buffalo chicken dip, that was probably canned chicken that you had. And a little bit of that shredded cheese. But again, just one of these kind of low cost, real quick and easy meals. So Marcus got my cheese on there as well. So that looks great. How's that look so far? Does that look good? Got a lot of color. You could also add, different colored peppers to it. So again, I'm gonna hit a little heat to my electric skillet. I love these. We use these a lot in our classes. We cook all kinds of different dishes in them. The oil, so remember, you wanna use canola oil for anything you're using some high heat for. Olive oil is great to toss things in, kind of cook things low and slow, but the olive oil does burn, so you have to be careful with that temperature. That's already smelling good. We hadn't even cooked it yet. So easiest thing, it's just gonna cook for a couple minutes on each side. We're basically browning the bottom and the top. We'll flip it, and I'll let Marcus in charge of the flipping. Get that in the pan. Get a little heat to it. Get a little sizzle.
Is there a certain temperature we should try to keep?
I do typically kind of turn these up maybe closer to 370, 400 on this, just it'll cook pretty fast. But the biggest thing is your canned chicken is already cooked, so that's where you're saving all that time, which is fantastic. What you think, Marcus? Think we're looking good?
I think we're looking good.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
I think
go
that'll
ahead.
be good.
I'm gonna have you slip that right on my little pan here, and we are gonna cut it. All right, you guys ready to taste? All right, it might be kind of hot, so you might need to blow on it a little bit, but let's see what you think about our healthy quesadilla. Chicken, cheese, and a whole bunch of veggies.
It even looks good. It
does.
looks good. It looks good.
We'll have to make another one for us, Marcus.
Sure.
For
We'll
sure.
make our own.
Okay. What do we think? It's good? Got some good flavor? Taste
Pretty
those
good.
herbs and spices too? Great. Well, thanks guys. I appreciate you tasting it.
Well, thank you for being here, Brooke. And eating right is a big part of being first choice fit. That's why we're so happy to have these quesadillas today that are healthy.
Take that and that! Time for bed, Wilder, and brush your teeth. I just did!
Sound familiar, parents?
Getting your children to brush twice a day with fluoride toothpaste can feel like a battle. We have all the tools to help you educate and motivate your children right here.
Check out the full-length video and find everything you need to know at Colgate Bright Smiles, Bright Futures.
with Miss Rhonda.
But wait a minute, there's a twist.
Who is this?
It's
Miss Rhonda's favorite, Campbell.
That's right. This is my favorite, Campbell. And this is Cooking in the Kitchen with the York County Library and Miss Rhonda and
Campbell.
All right, Campbell, what is one of your favorite sandwiches that you like to eat when you are going to school or going on a picnic?
Well, my favorite is an Uncrustable.
You like Uncrustables?
Yeah, with grape jelly.
With grape jelly.
And soft bread.
And soft bread. Well, would you like to know how to make an Uncrustable from scratch?
Sure.
All right, sweetheart. All we're gonna need is white bread.
And that's soft.
Soft bread. We're gonna need
peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
And
grape jelly.
Grape jelly. So I'm gonna give you 2 slices of bread. And Amu's gonna use 2 slices of bread. And because I love my Campbell and I love his fingers, we're gonna use what to spread our peanut butter?
A craft stick.
A craft stick. So what you want to do is make sure you get the peanut butter right in the center. And don't put too much. You ready? I'll do it with you. I'm going to get a little bit on mine.
A little bit on mine.
A little bit on yours. And let's put it right in the center.
Center.
Make a little circle. Good job, buddy.
Thanks. I accidentally put some over here.
That doesn't matter. It's going to be an Uncrustable. We won't even know, will we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, honey. You want to put some jelly on yours?
Sure.
All right. Just take a little dollop of jelly and put it right in the center.
Whoa, this is jiggly. Get on there.
Perfect. All right. Can Amu have a little bit?
Sure.
Or I'm not. I'm Miss Rhonda, aren't I?
Yeah, not
But you call me Amu, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. We've got it there. You ready to make an Uncrustable?
Yeah.
Put this slice on top of this slice.
So I know which way to do it, but can I do either both?
You can, absolutely. Because this is your sandwich and this is your picnic on a stick. All right. Now, you want to press it down a little bit, okay, sweetheart?
Okay.
Press it down. And then we're going to take this nice round cookie cutter and we're going to put it right there, and then you got to push it down real hard.
Okay, and just be careful. These are not toys.
That's exactly right. But this one is made out of plastic, so. But you're right, sweet pea. It's a kitchen tool, isn't it? All right, press down real hard. And then can you give it a twist, kind of like this?
Sure.
Okay. There you go, perfect.
And even, I have one question for our Cooking in the Kitchen with Miss Rhonda and Campbell.
Yes.
Do you love Taylor Swift? just do you?
I'm very fond of Taylor Swift. I am, Campbell.
With Taylor Swift.
All right, that's good. Do you think Taylor Swift reads books?
I think so.
She should, shouldn't she? Here, okay, we gotta get all that crust off. Now, that is a kitchen tool. That's really called a ravioli cutter.
I did not know that.
Well, Hamo didn't know, or Miss Rhonda didn't know. If you want to make it, you can do it 2 ways. You can go around your Uncrustable and seal it with a fork.
Just like what Uncrustables do.
That's right. Or you can take this ravioli cutter and you can make a design. You can do it either way you want. You see the difference? You got that or that.
Well, I just like just the way it is.
You like it just the way it is?
Yeah.
All right then. Have we finished our Uncrustable?
Yeah, but you still have to do yours.
Oh, you want me to do mine?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get that on there.
I just remembered that you really didn't do that.
All right. I've got mine done. I think I'm going to use the fork. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Now, once we've got them all sealed, we don't want any of our good peanut butter and jelly to squirt out for our picnic. So let's put it in a bag. What do you say?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, we're done with our sandwich. You ready to move on to our s'more pops?
Sure.
All
And
right.
we even got some marshmallows right here.
That's right. We're going to move on to some more pops, and we're going to clean up this mess and come right back in a minute.
Bye.
All right, Campbell, you ready to make those some more pops?
Yeah, and this is what they're going to look like when they're done.
Don't they look yummy?
Yeah, and when we put it in a bag, it'll be ready to eat.
It'll be ready for us to put in our picnic lunch. The ingredients we need are crushed graham crackers. Taste them. Are they good?
Yep.
Pretty good, huh? What are these?
Marshmallows.
And we want the big ones, don't we? And then Miss Rhonda has heated up a little bit of chocolate. This is very warm, so you need to keep your fingers out because we don't want you to get hurt, okay?
Okay.
All right, working quickly so our chocolate does not get cold. We're going to put a marshmallow on a stick.
Okay.
You see? Right here. Take a stick and get a marshmallow.
What I like to do is this. I just like to find a marshmallow and then just stick it.
All right, are you sure it's stuck on there good? Good job.
I make sure the stick doesn't go to the top.
All right, sweetheart. You're going to take that marshmallow and you're going to dip him down into this chocolate.
Okay.
You ready? I'm going to hold it for you so it doesn't tip over.
Okay.
Dip it down in there.
Dip, dip, dip.
You got chocolate?
I like to get it all over.
All right, that's fine, honey. More chocolate, the better. Now make sure it's stuck on there.
Okay.
All right, now roll him in your graham cracker cones. Good job.
Wow.
Very good. Let me get some on mine. And then we need that chocolate and graham cracker to cool down before we can package it. So bring it over here. And we're going to stick it right there so it can cool down. And that's all it is to make our some more pops. You know what?
What?
We're ready to pack our lunch. And I think something else we need to do is talk about a good book to read when we go on our picnic. What do you think?
Sure.
All right. It's a book that's called The Perfect Picnic, and it's written by Sierra Flood. This is a hilarious tale of two very different friends and their picnic that just doesn't turn out quite right. What do you think about this one?
Pretty good. Oh, this rat looks pretty grumpy.
Oh, he does. Do you know what the title of this is?
Good News, Bad News.
Good News, Bad News, written by Jeff Mack. And by using only 4 words throughout the entire story, Rabbit and Mouse head out on a picnic. That's good news, but then bad news, it starts to rain. Oh, but that's good news because Rabbit has an umbrella. But then, you know it, there's bad news. You'll just have to read this to find out how it ends with good news or bad news. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, and the last one, what is this called?
Picnic.
Picnic.
I thought it's a
pretty
picnic.
funny. It's a funny play on words. And this was written by Matt Fallon. And it's a cute play on words. Instead of picnic, it's pignic. An adorable pig family goes on a picnic and they get into all types of trouble. All right, Campbell, it's time to pack up this picnic on a stick. You ready?
Yep.
All we need is a stick that we found outside and a red bandana or whatever color you find. We're going to put in 1 Uncrustable. Oh, before we do that, we should probably add a napkin, shouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put in a napkin, and just in case we get our hands dirty, we should probably put in a little wet wipe, shouldn't we?
Yeah, if you get messy with the chocolate.
Okay. And then Miss Rhonda Amu has packed us a few potato chips. Do you want to put that in our lunch?
Sure.
And then we have our, what is this?
Kurt Pop.
It's our s'more on a stick.
It made by s'mores.
We're going to tie up 2 ends like this. Just like that. Then we're going to take our stick and add it to it. And then we're going to tie up these 2 ends around here. And then we're going to take the first 2 ends we did the first time and give them 1 more. And it's good and sturdy. And we've got a picnic. What is it, Campbell?
On a stick.
On a stick.
And now we're ready to go camping.
We're ready to go, and we're going to read some good books. So you ready to tell everybody we hope they enjoyed our video?
I hope you enjoyed the video, and also I gotta go.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure you come by the library. We hope you've had a wonderful summer. And don't forget, the library is open for you right now, and you can come in and check out your own books.
Love Campbell!
We love ya. Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, South Carolina, you can make a choice for your Medicaid health plan. Choose Healthy Blue. With Healthy Blue, your whole family is covered for free or low-cost checkups and prescriptions. Plus eye exams and glasses for kids and adults. Get all this and more from a plan backed by the Cross and Shield. The choice is easy. Get Healthy Blue now at choosehealthyblue.com/SC and get more from Medicaid.
Together now, we can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll rope it up,
cause we know how to jump.
We'll roll it out,
cause we know how to skate.
We'll cut it down,
cause we know what to eat.
We'll swap it out,
we eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Yeah, well come on.
Today's a good day to grab your kids and hang out with them for an hour. Dance, walk, play a sport, or cook a healthy meal. Because just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll ball it up,
cause we know how to hoop.
We'll mess around,
cause we know how to play.
We'll drop it down,
cause we know how to dance.
We'll veg it up,
veggie night and day.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
All in together now, we can make it better now.
Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day to keep you and your kids healthy.
All South Carolinians are now eligible for the COVID-19 vaccines. For help finding a vaccine location in your area, visit scdhec.gov/vaxlocator or call 1-866-365-8110. COVID-19 vaccines are free and don't require ID or insurance. Visit scdhec.gov/vaxlocator or call 1-866-365-8110 to find a vaccine location near you.
Hello, I am Dr. Bill Cook, Superintendent of Rock Hill Schools. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, teachers, administrators, and staff, I welcome you to the start of the 2021-22 school year. For our returning families, we have missed you and look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you for your trust and partnership with us. For our new families, we are so excited to welcome you and have you as part of the Rock Hill Schools family. Thank you for choosing us. We know how special your student is, and we look forward to partnering with you for years to come. For those of you who are looking for a safe, supportive, and engaging learning environment, we invite you to come be part of our great school district family, where we truly believe children of all ages are encouraged to learn, grow, and thrive. We offer families outstanding educational opportunities in each of our schools. Families may also take advantage of special programs that include full-day pre-kindergarten, gifted and talented programs, a K-12 STEAM choice program, accelerated studies in the areas of advanced placement, international baccalaureate, and dual credit opportunities for our high school students, creative arts programs, inquiry, language immersion in French and Spanish, and Montessori. Rock Hill Schools also offers students with special language and learning needs additional support. And for those families who desire a virtual experience, we have created our newly formed K-12 Virtual Academy. Additionally, we offer award-winning fine arts programs in chorus, band, visual arts, and strings. Our middle and high schools offer outstanding world-class athletic programs. Come be a part of Rock Hill Schools and take a look at some of the exciting opportunities we offer.
Today we're super excited. We have a farmers market hosted by SFE here at Finley Road Elementary. Today we have some fruits and veggies that the kids may not have tried before that we would like to expose them to and give them a chance to sample. Who would like to try some fruits and veggies?
You want to try one of each of these?
It's yummy.
You want to try red beet?
So the whole point of this is to encourage children to try fresh fruits and veggies and to try and enjoy the taste that they offer and just simply encourage them to consume more of them.
I love it. It tastes like regular orange. I never tried it, but I don't like it. It's sweet.
It's so important. As a registered dietitian, we study so much on the effects that our childhood and our childhood eating patterns can have on our overall health for the length of our lives. So one thing that SFE takes very seriously is teaching children good eating habits, especially with the fresh fruits and veggies age. So as they age, we're hoping that we can reduce the obesity epidemic and other health problems that they can develop from poor diets.
Really good. Delicious.
Oh, good. It tastes kind of like regular orange.
You guys want to try some?
It was so delicious. I so worried it was to taste bad, but it was good. Good. Skin is the color of the orange. I like it. The mangoes were good. Everything was good. Thank you. And I like it what you do. And I like all your fruits and vegetables. These are good, kids. You might want to try them. Guess what time it is? I can't tell time yet, but I know my colors. No, not that kind of time. Is it lunchtime? We can do a stretch for this one. Is it time for recess? I'm making flowers around it. No, silly. It's time for kindergarten. Register for kindergarten today.
So when we initially started our journey on summer camp for 2020, we were anticipating that we would receive students into the building. And then 3 or 4 days prior to time for us to receive students, we were told that we were going to be going virtual.
My computer had issues earlier.
It did? You had some issues?
Yeah, it kept turning off on me.
Oh my goodness.
I think for this year, for virtual summer camp, you had to be very flexible, but embrace teaching.
The big dog ate the little
apple.
Good job watching those words. You made some good corrections there. I think that this time being virtual, and most of us were either from home or from a classroom, that you only had part of it set up because they were already packed away for the summer, you know, and we didn't get to come back and really decorate your room or do something, that you had to be imaginative and creative on how are you going to get the kid involved where this wasn't our first plan.
So I want you to look at that picture of Roxy. What do you think Roxy has on?
Cape.
A cape. Who wears a cape?
We would do reading lessons and things like that as a whole group. So that would be kind of my teaching, they're listening and then doing some of the work. And then my favorite part was they would have special area and they would go to music or guidance. But then after that, I would get to meet with them one-on-one, and we would have 30-minute lessons, 20 minutes for reading and 10 minutes for math, one-on-one, and that's kind of where I saw the biggest growth.
Yep. All right, Abby, you did an awesome sauce job today. Give me a high five.
One of the major differences with our summer camp and the normal Read to Succeed summer camp is that we were able to do multiple disciplines. We were able to do math and reading, and students were able to have one-on-one time with their teachers. That was built into the curriculum. So we were able to individualize instruction and meet their needs, and we were able to grow them as students and learners.
Summer camp really helped me with reading, math. I start reading, and I kept going to school.
Summer school was actually awesome. It helped her refresh her memory a lot from not being in school. So with reading and math and everything and getting to know teachers and interacting with students over the summer was awesome.
We read together about trucks, and I showed her my cat.
The one-on-one time helped Melody a lot because she's very shy. So getting that one-on-one time with the teacher actually helped her interact better.
Well, I liked adding and subtracting and finding the answers.
I think summer school is a wonderful chance to get your child the extra help that they want and that they need, and to continue the great learning environment that teachers set up for them during the school year, but to give it an even more specialized and personalized place during the summer to make them prepared for where they need to go then the next year.
Got to write. We got to read our book. So we drew a place value chart and we put both of the numbers. We were done, we could figure out the answer.
This year with summer camp, I will tell you that it was not just an experience for students, but it was an opportunity for teachers. It was an opportunity for teachers to really take what they knew about teaching virtually and to put it into practice.
We were able to provide an educational experience outside of the box and be able to reach our students and help them grow academically.
It was fun because I don't really Zoom on computer a lot. We like Zooming together. We like spending our time together. I became a great reader of summer camp.
So I'm here at the First Choice Community Center in Columbia. We're gonna go inside and cook up some healthy recipes that taste great. Come on. Hey everyone, my name is Marcus Lattimore and I'm here with Brooke Britton, a registered dietitian with DHEC's SNAP program. And it looks like we got some Hispanic ingredients today.
We do, Marcus. We are doing confetti bean salsa. So one of those quick, easy, healthy snacks that we do with our kids. When we do our SNAP Ed classes for DHEC, we go to schools and churches and libraries and reach a lot of different children, and this is definitely one of the go-to snacks that the kids always love. Again, we're trying to base it around that My Plate, trying to hit all those different food groups, as many as we possibly can when we're doing a snacks. So what I'm gonna have you do, we got our first two ingredients. So who would we like to have help? Want to slide on in? You're gonna help us out?
Let's do it.
So go ahead and dump in your corn. And your black beans, again, those lower sodium options, we drained and rinsed them ahead of time. And then over here off to the side, everybody see the salsa. So I love salsa. We use that, of course, with a lot of Hispanic dishes, whether we're making tacos and quesadillas and different types of items. So that is a jar. Go ahead and dump that in for me too. So that is a jar of salsa. So it didn't have to be anything expensive. We just did a regular store brand. And again, those cans too came store brand. So great job. You want to grab that spoon for me? I'm gonna have you mix it up real quick. So you got some different colors, right? We got some red, we got some yellow, we got that black for the black beans. So we got a lot of great color. That looks great. Thank you so much for your help. What do you think? Simple, right? So far we're just dumping some things into a bowl. So now next up, Marcus, you know, we got to add some flavor, right? We got to get some seasoning to it. So I would love to have somebody else help again if somebody wants to help do our seasonings for us. All right, come on over. All right, I'll give you our spoon. So the first thing, we're gonna add just a little bit of that, so scoop a little bit. This is black pepper. So again, this is Brooks salt. Since we don't use salt in anything, we love putting black pepper in everything that we do. This one is chili powder. So it can really produce some heat, right, Marcus? So a little bit can go a long way. So that's good on that. We don't wanna make it too spicy. And the next one, your mystery ingredient, this is cumin. So this is what makes your tacos taste like tacos. So if you guys like any Hispanic food, tacos, quesadillas, fajitas, that is a great ingredient to have at the house. Adds a lot of good flavor. All right, your next two, we got garlic powder. So again, we're really worried about salt and not trying to get too much, so we try to grab, if it gives you an option and you see garlic salt, onion salt, celery salt, you guys make sure grab the powder. Make sure it says garlic powder, onion powder. That way we're not getting that extra salt and you're still getting that great flavor that we really want. So that's your garlic powder, that one's your onion powder. Looking good. How's that smell? You guys smell that already? All those herbs and spices? Smells delicious, doesn't it? And your last one, paprika. Marcus, we're down south. What do we love to put paprika on?
You know it, deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs and potato salad, right? Gives it a good pop of color and also adds some good flavor too.
The presentation just makes it.
It does. It's all that color, all that flavor. And one more thing, a little bit of lime juice. I'm gonna have you dump that in too.
Brooke, what do you think the lime juice adds to the
That looks
to the
good.
flavor of this dish?
It does. Just, you know, anytime you add in lime or lemon, you know, just gonna add that little bit of that acid too, but just some great flavor. All right, thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. You did a great job with that. All right, Marcus, let's get some stirring. I have to stir that up for me, man. So how's that look? Everybody think it looks great? Looks good? All right, Marcus, let's put some into that bowl right there in front of you. Work on our little presentation. That looks fantastic. It smells really good. You can smell those herbs and spices that we put into it.
Thank you so much, Brooke. This looks so good.
That does look great, Marcus. Kids did a great job with this. Oh, best part. Who wants to try it now? Somebody want to taste it?
Taste time.
All right, come on. Give it a taste. See what you think.
Jealous.
We'll save some for you, Marcus. Don't worry. Good crunch to it. That was good? Thumbs up on that? All right, awesome. Thanks for trying.
Well, there you have it. And eating right is an important part of being first choice fit. So thank you, Brooke, for being here
You're welcome.
today.
Thanks for having us.
Today's workout is primarily an abdominal workout, a core strengthening workout. All you'll need is your yoga mat for this workout. We're going to be doing 6 rounds of 6 and 12 repetitions of each exercise. So let's begin. The first exercise is a walkout plank. Begin standing at the end of your yoga mat. Reach your arms all the way up and overhead. Forward fold till your hands are on the floor, walking out to plank, shoulders down, body strong. Walk back on the mat and stand all the way up, reaching to the sky. Complete 6 of those. On the final one, stay down into your plank with your arms under your shoulders, nice and strong. Alternate for 12 leg kicks, lifting your toes off the floor and keeping your back very straight. Then you're going to move into 6 straight leg sit-ups. Turn over onto your back, extend your legs out, reach your arms overhead, sit all the way up, touching your toes, and all the way back out for 6 repetitions. Then we're moving back to plank. Arms are underneath your shoulders, body is strong, side to side planks. Reach up and open with the top arm, bring it back down, switch to the other side, and bring it right back down for 12 times. Then we are moving into kneeling hip extensions. Bring your feet underneath you, laying down over your thighs, extend your hips up and back, bend, reach all the way down to your heels again. Complete 6 of those, and then go right into your opposite arm and leg extensions. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, abdominals are strong. Extend the opposite arm and leg, bring it right back down, switching sides, and right back down. For today's workout, you can modify the core workout by using a chair and never having to go to the floor. This is an excellent modification for someone who has trouble getting down and up off the floor, or maybe you've just had a baby or a injury that prevents you from going to the floor and you're recovering from that. So the chair is great, and we're still working the core. Make sure with your chair that you're using that it is braced up against something and it's in a sturdy place, braced up against the wall. Mine's braced up against the sofa, and so that it's not going to slide across the floor. Let's begin. We have 6 exercises that you will complete 6 rounds. You'll be going 6 or 12 repetitions of each exercise. The first exercise is a walkout plank from the chair. You'll begin facing the chair seat with your arms overhead. Take your hands down to the chair and then walk your feet back as far as you can from that chair, pushing it up against the wall. Then walk those feet in and stand all the way up. You'll do 6 of those walkout planks and then turn right around. Hold plank on your chair seat with the feet back and go into alternating leg kicks. In the alternating leg kicks, your shoulders are directly over your hands, not back like they were in the first exercise. You'll do that for 12 repetitions. Then we're going into straight leg sit-ups. Have a seat on the edge of your chair and extend your legs straight out. Reach the arms overhead. Reach all the way over to your toes. Then sit up as tall as you can for 6 repetitions. Then we're moving into our side-to-side planks. Bring your hands back onto the seat of the chair, walk your feet back to plank, take one arm overhead and right back down, overhead and right back down. As you do those, make sure your hand is in the center of the chair so that it doesn't slide. Then we're going to go into seated hip extensions. Have a seat on the edge of the chair, bring your hands down past your thighs. You're going to stand up strong and reach back all the way into a full extension and come right back down to the chair. Complete 6 of those repetitions and then finish with opposite arm and leg extensions. Both hands are on the chair. You're going to reach your opposite arm and leg forward and back, bring it right back down, and switch sides, bringing it right back down for 12 repetitions.
Are you getting this, honey?
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards!
Oh, don't. Oh.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay, here it comes.
Oh, Mom!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you. Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Time for bed, Wilder, and brush your teeth.
I just did.
Yeah, this morning. Remember, Wilder, the future's in your hands.
Can you hear that? Can you hear the sound? You heard the doctor. The call is coming down.
I don't know. How can it be? I'm just a kid. Why would they need me?
Wilder, we believe in you. What do you believe in you? Be brave, stand tall, answer the call.
I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna stand tall. You can do this. Answer the call.
Hey, South Carolina, you can make a choice for your Medicaid health plan. Choose Healthy Blue. With Healthy Blue, your whole family is covered for free or low-cost checkups and prescriptions. Plus eye exams and glasses for kids and adults. Get all this and more from a plan backed by the Cross and Shield. The choice is easy. Get Healthy Blue now at choosehealthybluecom/SC and get more from Medicaid.
Thank you so much again for spending some time with us today. Whether you're watching this live during the virtual event or perhaps you're watching it on the replay, we are so glad that you've taken out some time to learn more about all of the wonderful resources that are available to you here in our community. I'm often asked why we do the Back to School Block Party every year. And this year we were really delighted to partner with the Rock Hill School District to bring a virtual version for so many of our families. The answer is really pretty simple. You see, we know that heart health begins in childhood. So many times by the time, as a certified health coach, I talk to someone even in their 20s, they already have risk factors for heart disease. And we know to make that difference in somebody's health for life, we need to start in childhood. So I would encourage you, please visit our website at theheart2heartfoundation.org. You can also go to backtoschoolblockparty.com and link from there. We have lots of free educational resources for you and your family to help you make healthy lifestyle choices. And we're always here for you to provide any information. Within the next few days, you're going to get a special email from us, and I hope you will accept our invitation to join our email newsletter and to follow us on Facebook, where you can get even more information. But I wanted to take a moment to thank you again for spending this time with us. I wanted to thank Dr. Bill Cook from the Rock Hill School District for his encouraging words today, to all of our community partners who both were here with us as exhibitors and also providing resources for today's virtual event, and especially to our Companies with Heart champions who, because of their generosity, because of their funding, we can bring special programming like this to you. So thank you. And as always, please remember that the better you love your heart, the longer it can love you back. Thanks, and have a great day.